Hey guys, Ian here with Legacy Endurance. I got 3 questions for you. Are you hurt? Are you sick? Or are you just lazy? I'm kind of joking with that, but those are typical things that tend to kind of come across our athletes right now. It's, as you start to amp up your miles, you start to get a couple months into a new year and really start working towards races in the spring. It's real common for people to start seeing injuries crop up and muscle soreness. And I've talked to a lot of our athletes lately that are, have things going on in their bodies. Maybe have ran a couple races through the winter and just starting to feel some things going on. So the question is, when is it okay to work out or train or run when you're hurt, and when should you take some time off? If it's something that's a minor ache, it's a pain or a muscle soreness or stiffness that as you warm that muscle up starts to feel okay, generally you're pretty safe there to continue to work out. Make sure you're doing a lot of great stretching after each of the workouts, but it's probably okay. But if you've got an injury that's really forces you to not be able to run properly, or you feel the pain the entire workout, you really want to be careful, especially if it's affecting your stride. You don't want to push it. So make sure you're talking to your doctor and getting him to look at anything that's going on there. There's nothing wrong with taking a few days to a week off if it's something that just needs that extra time to recover. So be really smart about that and don't overdo it. What about getting sick? It's cold season, it's flu season, there's lots of bugs going around. A lot of people pick up something this time of year, and so, when is it okay to go out the door? A lot of times, as a rule of thumb for myself, I've always thought of, if it's above the neck as a cold, it's usually okay to go out. So if you've got a head cold, you're stuffy, you've got sinus stuff going on, generally that's okay. If it's something in your chest, for example, if it's a chest cold, you really want to be really smart about that. I would say don't do it, because you're really running the risk of turning into something like bronchitis or pneumonia or something real serious, especially if you run somewhere like I do during the winter months where it's colder. Be really careful. Take some time off, rest, recover, listen to your body. Same with the flu. If you've got the flu, stay home, get your fluids, stay hydrated. One of the ways I like to sort of get through being sick is, even though you don't feel hungry, even though you don't have a lot of appetite, try and eat as much as you can if you can. Keep your calories going, and I find that just keeps your immune system cranking, keeps you able to recover quicker from anything. And so generally, if you've got your immune system strong, you should be able to, you might not get away from not having a cold, but you certainly can get through it quicker. And then the last thing is, are you just plain lazy? It's very typical this time. You get a couple months into the year and you've got some new big goals, and after sort of that initial excitement and that real big sort of boost of adrenaline you get by really signing up for a marathon or signing up for a big key race, or setting some new goals for the 2015, it's really easy after a couple months to sort of lose a bit of that excitement. And so, when you get up in the mornings or when you go to work out, sometimes you don't feel great. And it's, the big question there is it just because I'm lazy, or is my body trying to tell something to me? And it's important to listen. Sometimes if you're overtraining, that'll show up in different ways. It could be anxiety, it could be depression, you could be grumpy, you could be really tired and lethargic. And that just is a sign of overtraining. And so sometimes, the best remedy there is take a day, take 2 days just to recover, allow your body some time to heal, repair itself, and you'll be amazed by how much stronger you are when you get back out there. Think about a recovery day as actually part of your plan, as part of your workouts. But the other question is, maybe you're just lazy, and that is typical. And sometimes it's just a matter of reminding yourself and of why you set the goals you set, what you're striving for, and get your butt out the door. A lot of times you feel so much better after you get out and do that workout. And so don't be discouraged. We all have bad days. There's always a training day that doesn't go well, or you just feel like, you know what, I'm just not going to do it. And that's okay, as long as you don't beat yourself up, and as long as you don't fall into a trap where you take a few days off and then that turns into a week, and then all of a sudden you've derailed your whole plan. So you know what? Keep pushing, guys. It's a real key time. We're moving into the spring. Lots of races coming up and a lot of key things happening. So keep pushing through. Don't be discouraged if you get hurt. Don't be discouraged if you get sick. Just stay focused and let's go, guys.